person. Can I get a big round of applause that we're all here today? We are also being joined online today by friends near and far, from British Columbia to Newfoundland to Nunavut. And of course, I would like to extend a special welcome to new friends joining us in the room today, who've traveled long distances from Northern Ontario, Alberta, Manitoba, Northern Saskatchewan, the United States, the Bahamas, and London, England. We are so thrilled that you could all join us to celebrate International Women's Day today. Together, we are more than 1,250 strong, and we're ready to be inspired. My name is Sabine Ahmed. I'm a journalist, broadcaster, communications leader, community volunteer, but most importantly, I am a U of R alum. And it's my pleasure to be here today. That's right, U of R alum. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you, including the U of R alumni, faculty, and staff that are joining us today. Just a show of hands, how many of you are U of R alumni in the room? Everyone? Look at that! How amazing is that? Thank you so much again for joining us, and I do want to encourage you to continue to show your pride for the university. If you haven't already, there's a gold alumni ribbon that you can attach to your name tag, and you can pick up the ribbon just outside at the booth, the alumni booth in the foyer. And while you're there, please make sure you can also update your contact information. There's another ribbon I would encourage you to also wear for gender expression, and this is your pronoun ribbon. It's right under attached mine as well, to affirm and respect identity. You can pick up that ribbon at the break at the grand prize draw booth. Just a few housekeeping points before we get started. Very important, the Wi-Fi. If you want to connect to Wi-Fi for today, the username is U of R, and the password is inspiring with a capital I 2023. And we do have signs posted all around the venue in case you need to connect later. Washrooms are located my right, your left, just outside the doors, and there are more down the hallway. During our keynote presentations, I would love to ask you to consider any questions you may have for the speakers and prepare to ask them after the presentation. We do have 3 floor mics located in the room. One is down the center aisle, and there are 2 located on each side. And now my dreams of being a flight attendant are completed. I was waiting. It's the only time I'll ever get to do that. Okay. And of course, I promise to try and get to your questions, but of course we are on a time crunch because we have a jam-packed day today. The Inspiring Leadership Forum, presented by TD, is all about cultivating strong and thoughtful leadership. One of the many ways in which this forum supports future leadership is through the Inspiring Leadership Academic Entrance Fellowship, which we will be presenting later today. You can visit the booth in the foyer to learn more about this important opportunity for future students and perhaps make a donation. Our 2021 and 2022 recipients will be at the booth during this afternoon's coffee break. And of course, you can't be at a big event like this without getting social. We encourage you to get social with us by posting to our live social wall. You can use the handle @UofRinspiring or the hashtag ILFYQR. The social wall feed is live all day on the screen outside. I'm sure some of you may have noticed it. Now, to start today's program, I would like to introduce University of Regina President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Jeff Keshin, to bring greetings on behalf of the university.
Thank you so much, Sabine. It's a pleasure to be here to bring greetings on behalf of the university and to wish everybody a happy International Women's Day. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our sponsors, including presenting sponsor TD, and thank them for making this event possible. I also want to welcome some very special guests. We are pleased that His Honor, the Honorable Russ Morasti, the Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan, and Honor Don Morasti, have joined us today. We also welcome Her Worship, Mayor Sandra Masters, Deputy Minister of Advanced Education, Denise Matza, will join us a little later this morning, Deputy Minister of the Environment, Veronica Gelowitz, Dr. Marlene Smigiel, Chair of the University of Regina Board of Governors, Najat Carr, University of Regina Student Union President, and Pamela Twine, our Chancellor of our university and the driving force behind this event. I'd also like to recognize other colleagues as well as students, honorary degree recipients, alumni, and friends of the University of Regina who are participating today. You are more than 1,000 of you are joining us in person and online. Welcome, welcome to all of you. The Inspiring Leadership Forum is an incredible opportunity to talk about leadership, what it means to be an effective leader, and how strong, inclusive leadership can truly direct us towards transforming our world in positive ways. I always say this, I am a historian, that's what I teach, and I am all too aware that our world's history, and indeed Canada's history, has not been an inclusive one. Instead, our history has been one in which opportunities were not provided for. And in fact, as so many of you know, were actively denied to many, including Indigenous people, ethnic minorities, the 2S LGBTQIAP+ community, and women. But we must learn from this history in order to avoid repeating it. And in doing so, we take the opportunity to learn about so many courageous and inspiring figures who, often at great personal sacrifice, made a positive and lasting difference for others. I always think that today, that is our present, it is tomorrow's history. I'm thankful and I'm indeed inspired by the words and actions of so many women, both near and far, who are making history and driving progress by taking on leadership roles in your communities and in all levels of politics. The University of Regina contributes to this positive change through its commitment to equity and diversity and inclusion. The Inspiring Leadership Forum is a testament to that commitment, and it's exciting to see how after 14 years, the forum continues to develop to make a positive impact in new ways. I can't resist. While at the forum, I hope you will take advantage of the many learning opportunities available to you, the working professional, through the University of Regina. That includes the Center for Continuing Education, which offers certificate programs and other professional development opportunities. In addition, we have the Faculty of Graduate Studies on site to answer any questions you may have about pursuing a graduate degree with the U of R in one of our many programs, including the Levine Graduate School of Business and the Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy. Your options to further your education, they are certainly many. Be sure to check out the booths set up in the foyer during the day's networking breaks. In closing, truly thank you for joining us from wherever you are. I look forward to hearing from today's speakers, and I wish you a fantastic and, of course, inspiring day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Keshen. Before I continue on, I do want to acknowledge that we are gathered this morning on Treaty 4 territory. The University of Regina, with its 3 federated colleges, First Nations University of Canada, Camden College, and Luther College, is situated on Treaty 4 lands with a presence in Treaty 6. These are the traditional homelands of the Nahiawak, Anishinaabe, Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, and Métis nations. We recognize that in the spirit of reconciliation, through our work, it is our responsibility to strengthen relationships with Indigenous communities and build a more inclusive future for everyone. I'd now like to introduce Pam Klein, Chancellor of the University of Regina. Pam has a long and exemplary record of community leadership and charitable work in our province, including her outstanding service on the boards of the Saskatchewan Roughrider Foundation, Green Wave Innovations, Mackenzie Art Gallery, Hospitals of Regina Foundation, and many, many others. She received both the 2020 Outstanding Philanthropist Award and the 2020 Saskatchewan Order of Merit. As president of the Phoenix Group, she is a widely respected member of the Saskatchewan business community. Pam is a leader in advertising and communications with more than 30 years of experience in business management, leadership, and strategic development. Please help me welcome the chair of the Inspiring Leadership Forum and a proud U of R alum and inspiring woman in her own right, Chancellor Pam Klein.